What up, world? It's your boy Mark Walter Ward, Super Fast Show, Super Fast Network. Today we had to get some sticky tape for the Fly MC, fresh off the release of his new album, Playground of Darkness. We got Decaf Black with us. What's up, brother? How you doing?
All right. How you doing, man? All good, man. I'm living.
I see. I'm definitely digging that background. I see you got the big poster behind you for the promotion. For those listening to the audio pod, very professional, very cinematic.
Yeah. That's my first album. That was from the album release. That's the only thing I got out of that. And then I got Biggie over here too. So gotta set the ambiance.
I got a lot of Biggie too.
Yeah, I'm seeing I don't want to stare too much at you, but I see you got a lot of things going on. I like that. That's what's up, man. That's a vibe right there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like might as well use the pandemic to do something productive. You figured deal me, so I made my own little podcast shit. Just kept proving how it looked and trying to build the show.
Respect, man. You got to get on that hustle, man. That COVID fucked everything up, man.
I know.
That shit put me out of work.
Damn, sorry to hear that. But I mean, if you're from the trenches, I mean, fucked up shit ain't nothing new. And when there's always something to be gotten when chaos is afoot.
Yeah, I make sure every day is good for me, no matter what's happening.
Shit, I heard that. I mean, the Playground of Darkness. I ain't gonna front. I had heard Testify, but I didn't know that there had been a project behind it. That being said, I listened to it 3 times a day, and I mean, I was impressed in a lot of ways. Katie is vicious. Just shout out to Katie off top.
Shout out to Katie.
I like the fact that you was confident enough to make the title song a posse cut. Just in general from beginning to end. Out of curiosity, how would you personally describe an underground MC or underground rapper?
Someone who doesn't fall victim to the commercial rap. Someone who can go to a show and see 3 people in the crowd to 100 people in the crowd and still deliver the same energy they would. Someone who's just like a master of his craft that really takes it serious, and maybe even someone who don't have money to spend but will spend it just to master the craft.
So do you think that for every true underground MC there's got to be an element of love?
Absolutely, definitely.
Do you remember what made this is usually a cliche question? I don't think I've ever even asked this before, but you got me curious. In your case, what made you fall in love with hip hop? Do you remember?
Yeah, man. Basically, I just used to hang out with my boys back in the day, like from middle school to high school, and just drink 40s and smoke and just freestyle. That was it. That was our life from like Monday to Monday. That was it.
Hey, what kind of 40s you was drinking in middle school, man?
Oh, Colt 45 and Old English.
A little that Billy D.
Oh yeah. I would still drink it today, but they don't sell it no more, really. So.
Oh yeah. I know about it. I remember our first little ventures. I guess we didn't go as hard as you. We tried a little bit of that like Mad Dog 2020 at first, but that shit was nasty as a motherfucker. Then they had the little St. Ives commercials. They can say what they want. But Ice Cube on watching Boys in the Hood, I ain't think about drinking. Seeing Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg in the St. Ives commercial, I was like, man, we gotta get 40s.
Yeah, that they had the Wu-Tang commercial too.
Yeah, they had a Slick Rick one. I know you could get like a little tape of that shit. I remember that shit used to be mad motherfucking valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Like on some $1,000 shit. But that's one of them things the market might have went away for. I don't know. I'm sure some hipster cat would probably buy that shit for a stack. So if I had the money to do that shit, I'd collect all that shit. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I wouldn't spend no stack on it. I know that what I'm talking about is available on DapPiff and on YouTube if they ain't take it down. That's one of the things that always gets re-uploaded, like that Jay-Z Beatles mashup shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I noticed on Laid Back, you said you was far from living single. Are you married?
Yeah. I've been with my wife for over 20 years.
Damn, go ahead.
We was in high school together. Like we lived together in high school type shit.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's solid, bro. I've been with my wife a little bit over 15 years, so I'm curious. What advice would you give me to make it from year 15 to year 20?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
Most people don't make it past the first year and a half, man. The only thing with me and my wife, I could be around my wife all day long and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She don't bother me. Like, we're good.
yeah. I mean, they say things are cliche because they're true. Because and it really do seem to make a difference from what I've observed and what I've experienced. If you marry somebody that you're truly friends with, it seems to have a much higher rate of success than if it's based on some other form of mutual interest or attraction.
Yeah, me and my wife, we've been through the fucking shit. Like, we've been through the gutter. We slept in cars before. We slept on couches before, man, but we still stuck it out, man. And she really I gotta say shout out to Nikki Black. She really like supports the hip hop movement that we trying to do over here. So like shout out to Nikki Black.
Yeah, shout out Nikki Black. Speaking of all that stuff on Playground of Darkness, well, first off, was it hard for you to make Testify? That's a very personal song, and not hard as far as constructing it, because like you said, you're passionate about your craft, but just releasing a song like that in general.
Yeah, I try to I think about it, and then I kind of think what people's reaction would be like maybe like I think of a family member or something like, oh, like maybe they might be like, oh, why is he saying this to the world? Because we're real private people. I didn't give too much, but I just went with how the song made me feel, and I just wrote like literally. It probably took me like 45 minutes to write that whole shit.
Man, and then giving it up was mad real. I like how you ended it. Like, in the press release, it said boom bap and underground, and some people might, canonically associate things that go along with that. But I want to give you credit to your musicality. Like, I like how you experiment with cadences, melodies, bridge hooks.
Yeah.
Like that was a well-crafted body of work as opposed to a collection of songs.
Yeah, it really just coming up with the songs of the album and the way the album came out was just going to the studio, hearing the beat, and just going with what I felt. There was nothing like pre about it. Like, I didn't go in like, all right, I'm gonna write a song about this. It was just go in the studio, make the beat. All right, I'm gonna write this hook. They still making the beat. We setting it up now. We're starting to do, all right, first intro, I'm writing. And we just write this shit out like that, man. Just go with it. Like, it's all about the feeling at the time. Whatever the universe is giving us, that's what we rap about.
So then, I mean, I don't want to get off in your business and everything, but like that being said, the project is aptly titled, and you said that what the energy of the universe was giving us. So was there a lot of darkness? Because like on a lot of the songs, I was struck by how like the melody was kind of like up tempo, but you still had like some more serious or even dark things to say. Like I said, it's aptly titled.
So I'm like, so I could say like a lot of dark shit happens in my life, but I persist to just be happy. Like whatever today brings, fuck it. Like my boy just died like not too long ago. Like right, like it was his birthday, so what's up to him? Christmas, New Year's, he was dead. And I was with this man 20 years, 7 days a week. And that was one of the things that was fucked up. But then there was other people before that, of course, COVID, the epidemic of people using fucking dope and getting it laced with fucking fentanyl. Like I have a list. I think it's almost up to like 25 people in the past 3 years that I personally used to hang out with, been more than just friends with, like maybe slept in the same house together, ate together, that are gone. So it's like been that for a long time, but like I gotta keep moving on because I'm still here. I got 2 daughters, I got a wife. I love doing hip hop music, and the only way I could do that is if I just keep moving on, man. I can't be depressed and all that shit. I mean, that's kind of how a little bit how giving up came across. But then I'm like, I didn't want to make it all about like suicide, like things of suicide. There's better things than this. Like at the end of if you listen to third verse and all that.
Right, and then you got songs like Mr. Reflection is the flip side of that coin,
Oh yeah, that one that was a good one. That one, I can't lie, I didn't do that one during the pandemic. That one was pre-pandemic, so that one's has always been there. And just like I was like, it has to go on the album. Never went
Oh,
out. So.
yeah, it definitely fits in perfectly. Like I said, it definitely shows like another side to it. You know, especially like like the uncrushable strength of the human spirit, as you would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like the perseverance of the native New Yorker.
Yeah, man.
You capture a lot of those things, and you know how I think you do it is that you don't try, you just be yourself.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody gonna like me if I try to be somebody else, man.
Word. I heard that. I was really digging what you were saying on Funk That, and just I mean, because I love funk music, and well, before we get into anything, do you like G-Funk music?
If it has like a good feeling to it, man, I can go to a bar and listen to a jazz band and I'll be into that shit. Like I love music. I'll do any type of music. If the beat's right and I'm in that feeling, like if it's like a G-Funk or whatever, even if it's like a heavy metal song, if there's something I could do on that record, I'll do something. Like I'm down for all
as a fan, I asked you that because that song made me think. I wonder if you ever heard Above the Law's Uncle Sam's Curse. Have you ever heard that album?
No, I never heard that. No.
All right, Above the Law was on Ruthless with NWA, and a lot of people say that Dr. Dre might have let's say learned a lot of the finer aspects of his production style from Above the Law. They got this guy Cocaine. They got this guy Cocaine in there that was kind of like the first Nate Dogg. And their album Uncle Sam's Curse is considered like a 5 mic classic. It's rated up there with like the best of NWA and all that. And and if you want to hear more funk and rap, and you never heard Uncle Sam's Curse, trust me,
I will check that out.
Like I guarantee, brother Chuck D's listened to it at least 50 times.
Oh, okay. I'm with it. I'm always up to hearing new things, and like, that also gets me inspired too when I hear other types of music.
Oh, this is like a 1994 jump, but trust me, like.
Yeah, okay, yo, man, I was that like I love the Doggy Style and what was it? I know this. I'm just all fucked up. The Chronic and shit, man. Those shits were dope. Like I fuck with Domino, like that Sweet Potato Pie, or that West Coast. I love the West Coast music. I know every word to Doggy Style. That was actually my first CD, was Doggy Style.
Yeah, word, me too, because like I got from Columbia Record Club and it had like 3 extra songs and shit. Oh, when you see it like them 12 CDs for 1 cent. But to get back to Funk That though, I was curious, and I'll give you my examples first, but what else would you like to see more of in hip hop? Like I wish there was more scratching, I wish there was more flutes every now and then, and I wish there was more reggae hooks.
Yeah, oh absolutely. I kind of dig the I'm gonna agree with you on all the above, because it's just like I don't know how to explain it. Like there's so much out there that could be done, like to be put in, make it better. Like how do I say it? What would I want to see more? Let's see. I love scratches. It's just hard to get DJs to do them. You gotta like pay them to do that shit. Man, I just want to see a more originality, man. Like maybe more different shit. Like it's like give me something new but old. I don't know if that makes sense.
Nah, I know what you mean.
I wanted like a new feeling, but with the old sound. Maybe like throw me a country beat with a fucking boom bap drum to see how that sounds, or like some crazy shit.
Man, it's probably some vicious shit like that out there, and there's probably some local gatekeeper keeping that shit from being heard because the motherfucker ain't sliding enough money or some shit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's another thing about hip hop. I mean, that's a whole nother topic of conversation in itself. Like, I know a lot of really dope rappers personally out of New York. You probably already know who they are and all that, but like I personally deal with them. I've been on tour with them, been to South by Southwest, Boston, like all over. And I just get to rock next to these dudes, and I listen to them. I'm like, yo, my man just freestyle for an hour straight, and it sounded like it was written.
Right.
Like matter of fact, my brother Mike Hands, we was in Texas, and we were just getting set up for the show. We had an outside stage, and it was our own stage. We're just getting ready, setting up, doing mic checks, and he's just going off. He starts rapping about the dudes in the construction across the street. They was on the scaffold. He's rapping about that and went to the other people over there. Yo, the homies stopped their whole shit. They stopped their work just to watch the show. It was like, it was crazy. It was nuts. Like, for someone to be able to do that is remarkable. Like, I can rap, like I could do a slick freestyle, at least 8 bars flawless, but I might start getting to like bar 12 and I'll start falling off and start repeating the words. Like, for someone to do that is crazy. So shout out to Mike Hands. Word up.
You know, speaking of which, when you said you work with a lot of talented people, I see you made a song with my man Juxx Diamondz before. I fuck with Juxx heavy. I was excited to see that in your discography, as you would.
Oh, that's my brother.
Oh yeah, shout out to Juxx.
Shout out to Juxx Diamondz. That's my brother. I just did. He was supposed to come do a show with me this weekend, but he couldn't make it out. So my boy Hayes came instead. But Juxx Diamondz, my brother, man. I slept at Juxx Diamondz' house before. That's my brother for real. I just saw him the other day at Mike Hand's release party. So shout out to Juxx, man.
Yeah, that new Mike Hand's project is mean, ain't it?
Oh man, tell me about it. I got the hoodie, right? I got that Mike Hand's hoodie. You already know. I got everything.
Hey, speaking of that, where I get an OFO shirt from? Where can someone order those at?
Yeah, I'm working on that. I suck with like, that's the problem with me. Like doing like the merchandise and shit is like, when I do it, I gotta go do it personally. I don't do nothing online. Like I said, I'm not like tech. So if I get T-shirts made, I go over to the store. I'll go somewhere before a show, get them made, and then whatever I have after the show is what I have left over, type deal. But I'm working on that, man, definitely. And actually, OFO was one of the shirts, and we were gonna do Funk That also. Like, we're gonna do those 2 shirts. That's funny that you mentioned that. So yeah. So I'll keep you in mind when it happens, man. Definitely, I got you.
Okay, that's what's up. Man, I was trying to order one. I wasn't trying to show for a free shirt, but shit, I ain't never said nothing.
Hey, there you go. You gotta say no to that. Nah, man.
Hey,
it's almost your idea. You brought like now it's out in the open. So we good.
Hey, you know, Bandcamp is a real easy place for musicians to sell merch. I know you. I heard either you or somebody say been fucking with us since Agalon was Adolf, and I know Agalon moves a lot of like CDs and T-shirts and little bundles on Bandcamp.
Yeah. That was Planet Asia who said that. Shout out to Planet Asia. Shout out to Aguilar too. I was on tour with him in South by Southwest. Shout out to him too. So,
So that was Planet Asia, man. That compilation, I want to talk about that. That was impressive to me. I ain't gonna say like fuck that held your own shit. I just like how you weren't afraid to get on tracks with all these like incredible lyrical heavyweights.
Yeah, man. All of them are great people, man. They all look out, man. That was the best part about it. Like, just knowing them as people, as also MCs. But the only bad thing is when that came out, like I didn't get no promotion. The shit flopped. Bad things happened in my life. So like that, like people don't even know that shit is out, which is crazy. So like,
damn, that shit was vicious. That song with Rock Ness Monster and what's my man's name? It's like SC Skills.
SC Static.
SC Static. Yeah, man. Hold on. I clicked his name on. He ain't on no profile on Spotify. But man, he murdered that shit. I want to hear more Katie, more SC Static.
So I'm not supposed to tell nobody this. I mean I've told a couple people, but I'm doing a whole solo project with SC Static and my boy Dark Side on some real underground hip hop shit. Yeah, like some real like in the basement mic shit, like some real underground shit. Like we working on some shit right now. So definitely when that project come out, like we're gonna push that one on everybody. And so, because it's always good to have help if you do a project. It helps with especially financing, and this is if more than one person is pushing the project, it's a lot better, man.
Hell yeah, I mean, especially like just keeping up with merchant shit, you know, all that type shit.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
No, I ain't trying to get you like that. And speaking about not trying to press you, but
nah, you good.
Where's another place that one can hear more Katie music? Because like bro, on that song she was singing, she killed it.
Yo, Katie's the secret weapon. Like nobody else is allowed to have Katie because back Shop Wreck, you see he produced like he actually he produced like the whole, he didn't produce the whole album, but he did the whole thing, like he overseen the whole project, but he did more than half the beats, and that's his wife. So when we were locked up in quarantine and all that, and had nowhere to go, he had a studio in his crib over the summer, and I stayed there for months, and we just like wake up like, yo, what for the one project with home, she was like, yo, we're gonna do a song today, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, let's fucking do this, and that's what we came up with. Like 8 o'clock in the morning, she was like, let's do a song. I want to say 1 o'clock in the morning, the whole shit was done.
Damn. And y'all was just doing shit like that on a daily basis?
Yeah, and with that one, like we got a little different on that one with Shaw Rec. Like there's sounds in there. One of the sounds is it's a Red Bull box. It's going doo, 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 doo. And there's 2 more sounds that we did like that. It was a Nerf gun. And then like he took like a nail and a piece of plastic and like did like the.
Damn, that's
so
crazy.
we use random objects and shit just to make that beat. So, but that one's a lot of fun to make. Shout out to Katie and Shaw Rec. Straight.
And that's like that old Havoc turning the stove on shit ones type shit. That's dope as shit. Or
yeah, man,
they used to do things like that.
Yeah, man. When you come up with things like that, it makes the project more fun and just makes it more yours and original.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel like new sound's gonna grab a listener's ear. I'm curious. Yeah. So I'm curious. So do you agree with what Keith Murray's opinion about on mumble rap? Because like to take the other side of that argument, one could say that a lot of things I've heard rappers say about mumble rappers kind of reminded me what R&B singers used to say about rappers when hip hop first started. They say things like that's not music; they're just talking.
Yeah. So how I feel about I feel like mumble rap falls into its own category. Like if I don't understand what you're saying and you're just saying it on a thing, like I'm like,
you can be president.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like there's this one song, I don't know who it is. Like they used to mess with me every time we had a show. The DJ used to play it and fucking designate it to me. And I'm like, oh man, because I hated it so much that I did not know what they were talking. I don't know what they said in the hook or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't get it. Like why would I sing something I don't understand? I don't know I can't understand it. Like I tried, I listened to it. I'm like, shit's fucking crazy. But I have to agree that it has like some type of like at some time I might bob my head to it like for a couple seconds, like, oh, you got me. But like,
do you think 2 Chainz is a good rapper?
Who?
2 Chainz.
Yeah. Reason I say that, well, first of all, I don't like so there. I feel like there's different categories for rappers. I feel like he's like for his category, he's a great rapper. But if you take 2 Chainz, put him up against other dudes and like the underground hip hop, like they're not in the same level. Like so you can't really compare them.
Oh, I meant lyrically. I meant straight lyrically. Because I think 2 Chainz is one of the top lyricists of all time.
I've never listened to his lyrics. Like he has a couple. Like I remember him from the couple like 2000s and like 15s and shit, and like before that, like I never really like listen. I don't listen to other people's music. Let me just say, like unless it just comes up and I just happen to hear it, or it's my boy and I buy a CD or something, or just like it just happens. If it falls into my lap, I'll listen to it, but I don't go looking for people's music.
Nah, I can dig it though, because like if you're friends with like 50 rappers who are all putting out projects and you're all supporting each other, which I noticed y'all do in New York, like the way you just shouted out Juxx, so like I'm sure he'd be the same way about you and any of the people that you feature with. Like that seems to be a common theme. I never thought about it, but I guess that doesn't leave much time to listen to much other music, huh?
No, and I suck at remembering my lyrics. So for me to even listen to other people's songs is probably just fuck up my whole brain. Like get on stage and forget my words and shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, especially like the heavier your catalog gets, I can imagine.
Yeah, the other day I actually cut 2 songs and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this one verse. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna do this one. I'll do a different song.
I can dig it. So what? Before we get out of here and you plug your socials and everything, what do you got coming up for the rest of the year? Are you gonna keep working the album harder? I mean, you said you got that one project coming out. Coming out. But like, what's specifically your next move musically?
Right now, I'm making moves with my boy AK-47, my little young kitty out of Rockland County out here in New York. We're gonna start working on a few singles and shit. Put those out. So we're already not touring, but we already had like 4 shows together. We got 2 more coming up, and there's more coming after that. And like we just really started just mashing it up now. Now we're doing more songs. We're getting into the studio, so we're gonna line up a few songs just to go on tour with and wherever we go. I got the project with SC Static and the Dark Side coming out, but that's not gonna be probably until the winter time. Because it's like a wintertime feel. And I'm just gonna do some singles and shit for myself at the end of the day. Like, I'm just gonna come out there. I'm gonna keep pushing this project. I think this project is good enough to push for at least half a year on its own, at least. Because I'm gonna do another video or 2 for the project too. So
word. Hey, and brother, when I was listening, going down your Spotify, a lot of those singles were super strong, and you know that's a good way to get your streams and your numbers up. So shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. That sounds like a smart move to me. And
yeah,
before we get out of here, I forgot to mention your videos, your YouTube channel. Your videos are really creative. Like Mr. Reflection, for instance, went with the song really well. And like I don't know if this is like some old man shit, but like I kind of don't like when the video don't got nothing to do with the song. So I appreciate that about you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I feel. Like I like when it comes to my videos, I like take a lot of pride into them. Like I just can't like. It really depends on the song. Like if it's a song and I got and I don't have a storyline, I have to think of something I can put inside the video to at least like you said, go with the song, but at least like have like give you something catch your eye. Like I have a song called Word, and it's just like really a basic song, words. It was just like really just rapping, but I was like, what can I do to make this song special? So I got a lowrider for the video. I'm like, yo, let me just like I gotta get like something has to be popping in the video to make it pop if it doesn't have a storyline. But I'm really into the storyline things. Like I'm trying to make movies and shit for real. Like I already have a couple of like ideas for it. We already started writing stuff. I got the treatment for Home. Home is a straight movie. There's not gonna be no performance shots. It's gonna be all movie when we do Home. So that's gonna be fire too. But yeah, that's how I feel like with the videos, man. There's gonna be a lot more coming. I'm doing other people's videos now. I'm learning the trade. I'm making sets. I'm co-producing, directing, and I'm getting paid for it too, which is fucking crazy. I'm getting more money directing videos and shit than I am with the music. But hey, it is what it is. It's fucking hip hop. If I'm not getting paid, I still love to do it.
Shit, that's what's up. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
It's probably Decaf Black. It might be under my wife's name for some reason. It's just I don't know. She's not in the room, so I can't even fucking look it up because I don't even have my own. I don't even have my own YouTube subscription.
I'll put it in the show notes with a link to all of his videos. Anybody that's listening to this on the audio pod, if y'all watching the video version, go look on Dirty Glove Bastard. It'll be up there.
Word. I mean, all you gotta do, like, it's like just look up Decaf Black music, and I'm the only one who pops up at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're Decaf Black on IG and all that, right?
Yeah, Facebook, everything. Decaf Black across the board. That's it.
All right, and before we get out of here, is there anything I ain't asked you or anything you want to talk about?
I want to say thanks for having me on, man. Like this talk was good, man. Like good vibes and shit, man. I wish I was in your room chilling though. Your room fucking everything popping off in there, man. I want to look at your wall and see what you got going on. I'm that nosy dude, but that shit looks fucking fly, man. Salute, man.
Oh shit, I appreciate it, bro. I've been loving rap since motherfucking Run DMC had the Raising Hell and the Red and Blue cassette. One had the cuss words, one didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I wish I could remember all that shit, man. I suck. I'd be like, oh, I remember that Snoop Dogg song, and then you ask me what album is. I'm like, I gotta work. Hold on, let me think.
Hey, but like, I really enjoyed discovering your music. So let me get a little bit more familiar with your catalog, and let's touch base down the road a little bit and do it again when I can be more prepared than just knowing about one album.
All right, that sounds good, man. I'm definitely down, man. I'm probably gonna put out a single in a couple weeks or something to just to like do some, because I did do some different shit. I did a different type of BPM, not like a trap. Is it like a trap BPM? But I put my own little hip hop shit to it. So like it should be that one. Like I'm gonna put that one out. Should be good, and I got visuals for that already. So like that's gonna be dope. So
okay, well, shit, I look forward to checking it out. And I'll talk to you in the meantime, in between time, so I make sure I'm posted on some websites and all that good stuff.
then yo, hell yeah, man. Salute, man. Thanks for having me, man. It's official, man.
No doubt, man. Decaf Black, Super Fact Show. Thank you for your time, brother, and salute.
Salute, brother.
All right, man. Take it light. Peace out.
Peace out, brother. Man, take it easy.